78 years ago, there was an assassination attempt on Hitler, the conspiracy of generals. The photo shows the aftermath of the explosion. Hitler himself was wounded, shell-shocked, temporarily deaf, but survived, July 20th, 1944. In 1902, a wealthy man named Pfeiffer died in Berlin. Suspecting his relatives of mercenary purposes, he drew up an original will. According to it, every relative who did not go for the coffin would receive 300 marks. The rest of the inheritance was to be distributed according to a special list announced after the funeral. This document stated only that Pfeiffer's fortune was to be divided among those who refused 300 marks and went to get the coffin. No division was necessary. One old lady, a distant relative of the deceased, received the entire amount. Eruption of the volcano, Klyuchevskaya Sopka. View from space. Russia, October 11, 1994. Children on a walk with a kindergarten teacher. Angola, Luanda, 1978. Afghanistan. When you have to take your own people out, the impossible becomes possible. Popular historical swords. Joe Frazier knocked out Muhammad Ali in the 15th round of the match of the century. USA, 1971. Evacuation transport of field hospitals. Mukden, Russian-Japanese War, 1905. The word idiot is of Greek origin, originally used to refer to a person who has no interest in politics. When democracy began to develop in Athens, speakers began to use the word in a contemptuous context, implying that idiots did so not simply out of personal preference but out of a lack of intelligence. Thus the word idiot gradually acquired its modern meaning. Stanley Matthews was recognized several times as the best footballer in England and once as the best footballer in Europe. Throughout his sporting career, which lasted until the age of 50, he was never sent off the field and did not even receive a single warning. At the farewell match, Queen Elizabeth II bestowed upon him the title of Knight, which was the first such case among soccer players. The same achievement was later repeated by Gary Lineker, although he left the sport earlier, at the age of 34. The Roman agricultural calendar is Menologia Rustica. For each month, 3 on the plane, the sign of the zodiac, the name of the month, the number of days, the length of day and night in hours, a protective deity, work in the field, and the most important festivals are shown. 2 specimens are known. Both date to the beginning of our era and were found in the 16th century. One is in the Archaeological Museum of Naples, the other is lost. In the Middle Ages, European artists already knew that there were elephants on Earth, but they had not seen them in person. Before you are medieval elephants, drawn from the stories of travelers and augmented by the imagination of the authors. Drawing on the nose of the F-7B Liberator reconnaissance aircraft with the name Glamourous. Drawing on the nose of an American F-7B Liberator, consolidated F-7B Liberator, reconnaissance aircraft with the proper name, Glamourous. Glamourous, serial number 44406Y6, from the 2nd Reconnaissance Squadron, Far Photo Reconnaissance. The F-7B is a reconnaissance modification of the B-24 Liberator. The aircraft was equipped with cameras, 6 cameras in the bomb compartment